Some companies seem unstoppable. They face competitors, market crashes, and new technologies, yet they keep growing, decade after decade. But what's their secret? They have something called a moat, a hidden shield that protects their profits and keeps rivals out. And once you learn how to spot these moats, you'll never see investing the same way again. In this episode, we'll uncover what a business moat really is, different types that exist, and real examples of companies that built empires using them. From Coca-Cola to Apple to Costco. By the end, you'll know exactly how to find businesses built to last and how to invest like the world's smartest investors, not the loudest traders. The word moat comes from medieval castles. A wide, deep trench around a fortress made it harder for enemies to attack. In business, a moat is the same thing. It's a company's durable competitive advantage. It could be a brand, a patent, a cost advantage, or even customer loyalty that makes it nearly impossible for competitors to take their market share. Warren Buffett made moats famous. He said, "The key to investing is not assessing how much an industry will affect society, but how strong the company's moat is." Let's start with one of the most powerful types, the brand moat. Take Coca-Cola. Anyone can make a sugary drink, but no one can replicate the feeling attached to Coke. That red can, the nostalgia, the trust. In blind tests, people often can't tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi. Yet Coca-Cola sells billions more because consumers aren't just buying a drink, they're buying emotion. That's the strength of a brand moat. It lives in the customer's mind, not the factory. Next, cost and scale moats. Think of Costco or Walmart. They operate on razor-thin margins, but their massive scale lets them negotiate better prices than any small retailer ever could. The bigger they get, the cheaper they can sell, and the harder it becomes for new competitors to enter. Amazon built a similar moat, a network of warehouses and delivery systems so efficient that no startup can match its speed or price without losing money. These moats grow stronger as the company grows larger. That's called economies of scale. Then there's the network effect moat, one of the most powerful in the digital era. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn thrive on it. The more users they get, the more valuable they become. Every new user creates content, attracts friends, and strengthens the ecosystem, making it harder for anyone to leave. A smaller rival might have better features, but without users, it's useless. That's why even after controversies, Facebook remains dominant. Its moat isn't its design, it's its data and connections. Another hidden advantage is switching cost, how painful it is for a customer to leave. Take Apple's ecosystem. Once you buy an iPhone, it syncs perfectly with your MacBook, Apple Watch, and AirPods. Switching to another brand means losing that seamless experience. That's a moat. It's not just convenience, it's psychological lock-in. Enterprise software companies like Microsoft or Adobe use the same trick. Their products become the default in industries, and changing them means retraining staff and migrating data. Costs most companies won't risk. Some moats are invisible. Patents, licenses, or government approvals can shield companies for years. Pharmaceutical giants like Pfizer or Johnson & Johnson thrive on intellectual property moats, patents that legally block competition. Banks, utilities, and telecoms often have regulatory moats, where barriers to entry are so high that new competitors can't even get licensed. So, how do you identify a moat before everyone else? Look for these signs. Consistent profit margins over 5 to 10 years, high customer retention or brand loyalty, rising free cash flow, even in downturns, low competition in a crowded industry, products people love, but rarely switch from. The companies that survive recessions and disruptors are usually the ones quietly protected by these invisible walls. Remember, you don't need to predict the next big thing. You just need to find what's already great and built to last. Because when you invest in companies with strong moats, time becomes your ally, not your enemy. Power players, listen carefully. We are not born with every kind of knowledge. We learn by observing, by seeing how people solve real problems, storing that knowledge in our minds, and later using it to solve our own. Business works the same way. When you start a business, you don't automatically know how to solve every problem. You have to think, experiment, and test many ideas. But if you already understand how other businesses faced problems and solved them, you can apply that knowledge to your own business much faster. That's why I wrote the ebook 100 Real Business Problems and Solutions. In this book, you'll learn how real companies face difficult problems and the exact ways they solve them. And the truth is, many of these problems appear in almost every business. So grab the book, store those lessons in your mind, and when similar challenges appear in your business, you'll solve them almost without realizing you were even in a problem. That's the power of learning.